Hello everybody, about to do my review for Fight for My Way or Fight My Way. There's two different things, and yep, it's gonna be pretty long. You know how I like to start episode 1 all the way to episode 16, or tell me the ones you like right now. Well, basically it's about Dongman and Era. They don't fall in love until later. Well, actually it could be a short, but I'm gonna do the whole thing. Yep, it's good. It's a good one. And then they have Seol and Juman. Woo, oh my god, in dramas. Yeah, well, actually, like, it was funny, like, because in this one, yeah, because there's one part, I'll say it, I remember what episode it was, yeah. I was like, and then I was like, no, actually, I had to get the guts to say something. Okay, starring Park Seo-Joon. No, Park Seo-Joon, the brother of Mickey Cho. Rising Sun, not a time, or JYJ. Kim Ji-Hong, An Jae-Hong. Song Ha-Yoon. Oh, I remember her. I've seen her in a couple of things. She's good. Song Byung-ho, Jae-Wook-sik. He's in here for like a couple episodes. He's like he's dating Era for a little bit, his character, but it didn't last good. I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll keep telling you. Head On. That's his old love fling. He keeps going back to. I'm like, come on, Coach name. I call him Coach the whole Kim Sung-ho. Him, I remember from X-Men a lot. Yeah, he used to wear some extravagant fashion, and he used to be funny in Tainaji. Hee-Kyung. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, shoo, like, oh yeah, yeah, she's a landlord. Yeah. But anyway, there's a lot more characters. There's Julian Kang. He's in this. He does a cameo. He plays. Yeah, I was like, shit. Episode 1. Oh, it's 2006. The match. Well, anyway, yeah, they're right there, and so I guess they're in the same school. Well, they travel because they're about to see Dongman. Well, the thing is, they're childhood friends. They're about to see him in a match, and then Dongman right there. They're like they're thick of thieves. So they're there, and she's rooting for him. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, why did she come to all the matches all loud?" Because you hear her cheering, and then there's a girl that likes him, and then there's a Moonbin. Yeah, Moonbin. That's the character from shit. Yeah, you'll see him. The thing is, he likes her because he left the milk for her, and then she's like, oh, she re-gave the milk, and then after he wins, and then after he throws his gi, and she catches it, she's like, yeah, and he's like, I like you, or 좋아한다고. I don't think he said 사랑한다고. He did, yeah, declared, he did like a love confession, and she's like, oh, and she's like, whoosh. And then it goes to the present. Eda's working at a department store, and she sees a friend that she does not want to see. She's like, she's showing off like, oh, I'm getting married. It's gonna be fabulous. You should come. Just rub it in. Why don't you rub it in? And then they show Seol-Joon and Juman. They're dating. I'm like, oh, they're so cute. They're a cute couple. Yeah. And then what happens next? She has a boyfriend, Eda. But the thing is, he's studying for supposedly and then she's like, I'm gonna take a break. I want to go cross country. So she buys him a bike. Next thing you know, she goes to the boarding house, and everyone's like, oh, red alert, red alert. And I'm like, oh my god, I know what's going on. I was like right there before the whole thing. I'm like, oh. And the thing is, there's like an ajumma there. She's giving everyone like, I don't know, is it radish or something like that? She's giving them food. And the thing is, she's like, oh, okay, here, have some money. Like, no, 괜찮아. And then we're like, uh-oh. She sees some pin thing, and like, uh-oh. She right there, and everyone went to their rooms like, we're hiding. Yep. She noticed that her boyfriend right now is dating the ajumma. And she goes crazy. She goes crazy, and I'm like, oh. And then she's like, what? Oh my god, how could you do this, all that? And then we find out she's pregnant. Damn. Oh, just hit another blow. I'm like, wow. Because she would like support him, like give him some thought, and I'm like, wow, what an ungrateful bastard. She found that, and she's pissed. Episode 2. Alright, so they live next to each other, Era and Dongman, and it's crazy because I'm gonna tell you, she does aegyo, and then she's like, 자기야, 아빠가 나도 배고파. I'm like, well, the thing is, some aegyo is cute, but this one she's like, oh, 배고파, 빨리 와. I'm like, oh. And she's like, stop that. If you weren't a man, it was funny the way he said it. If you weren't, I mean, no, if you weren't a woman, I was like, if you were a man, I was like, wow, this, because there's some aegyo, like, oh, then later on there's another episode, like, oh, don't you, I want, you know, serving or Don't you know the lettuce? And you probably see that little bright commercial if you go on YouTube when they have like the ads. She wants more lettuce wrapped, and I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, so she's getting cute aegyo, and he's like, yeah. Next thing you know, she's going to her friend's wedding, and she has to sing. Well, she's not singing. She's being the MC because her friend couldn't come, and everyone's like, oh, she is gorgeous. Damn, look at her. Okay. Everyone thinks her name is Cindy. So she's doing good, and then next thing you know, the one that's getting married, that she didn't want to go to the wedding, she starts singing, and she's like, everyone's like, oh my god, is she really singing? She's horrible. And then there's this producer calls Dongman to go on the show, and he goes on it. It's like kind of like Jeopardy. He bombs, and then Moonbin is on there. He's from the old high school. He's like, I know you. He's like, no, yeah, I don't remember Mulo. And then yeah, he's like, no, we went to the same high school. Oh, Biane, I don't remember you. And he's like, oh, how? I remember him. But you know, there's sometimes like, shoot, even me, I'm like, who? Like it's been here. I'm like, shoot, you must not have been that memorable. There's some people I can remember. Like I remember the guy I used to give my iced tea to. Like he wanted a swig, and he's like, damn. He's like, that shit's homemade. I'm like, hey man, that's how I roll, man. I gotta do homemade. Now if I wanted to, I should have sold that iced tea. But the thing is, I'm like, now I think about it, I think I would have made money off the cork. I would have made my money back if I would have sold it for $1, because back then it used to cost me like $3. If I sold like 20 ounces, because the cork was huge, I think I would have made like lost. Next thing you know, she's having a good old time, and all the guys are saying Moonbin's there too, and she's making soju bombs, and yeah, they're having fun. And next thing you know, they're bugging her like, come on, go in my car. No, go in my car. Bah! She kicks in all the rearview windows, and I'm like, whoa. I'm like, shoot, you should just slash her tires. No, but she didn't. Next thing you know, she got slapped. I'm like, I was like, oh hell no. So the thing is, she called what's the name before this was happening. He gets there, he's like, yeah, he beats all three of them up because she slapped back, and the next thing he's like, he just pushes, and then he beats them, and then they're at the police station, and like, how come he's in there? Because he's stronger, his hands are licensed, he could have killed them. And then the coach is right there, he's like, oh my god. Yeah, he's happy because he put his weight in the punches and in the kicks. And then after that, the guy was like, no negotiations, I want to press charges. And then Eda, woo, she is scary. Even all of them like, oh my god. She's like, if you do that, I'm going to follow you to your clinics. And then I want to follow you to your place of work. And then when you get married, I'll be there at the wedding ceremony. And then at your children's entrance exams, I'll be there. Because she will tell everyone the whole thing. Even on the message board, she said. And they're like, okay, we'll drop the charges. I'm like, wow, that was crazy. Because, you know, like, everyone, it's like over there, like, it's about, I guess, not reputation, but safe face. Like, if there's a scandal about you, like, oh, no, we can't work with you. I'm sorry. Nope. We can't do anything. Well, anyway, episode 3. So, Dongman's old fling, ex-girlfriend, Hera, follows him. And then, next thing you know, she follows, well, not follows, what's name's on a lunch break, Eda. And Eda sees Hera, like, Hera, like, The thing is, she's, like, supposedly, like, was a TV announcer or something like that. She was famous. And everyone was like, oh, click, click, click. She wants Dongman's number, and is like, nope, not gonna give it to you. Like, leave him alone. And, nope, she's persistent. The next thing, Hera asks her boss, can she do the announcements, the PDA announcements, because the old one is leaving. So she starts in, then she calls Dongman, like, record me! The next thing you know, yeah, he's being recorded. He records her. And she's doing a dance like, Then the next day, she's like, yeah, I'm moving on up. Nope, they hired another announcer. Then she mentioned something about a labor lawsuit. They have an announcer off, they don't pick her, and she goes back downstairs as the greeter. And she's sad. And Dongman sees her right there. She's up in the break room or something like that, or the break area, and he just consoles her. And she's letting it out, letting the tears out. I'm like, Kenchana. The next thing you know, the coach in him gets Dongman and tells him, like, alright, let's go to this fight. Yeah, they go to MMA fight, and he sees his rival. Something happened, and yeah, it's his rival is Seo. Yep, and he's pissed. Episode 4. So we learned that he took a dive when he was younger, like when they were like, yeah, in high school days. Yeah, they paid him off because the thing is, his Seo dad was gonna pay the bill because Dongman's sister needed a surgery. So next thing you know, yeah, he does take a dive, and then one of the judges, the ref, sees it like, we need to do a review. Next thing you know, they're like, what's going on? Like, he's the one that couldn't hit me, right? Or like, he couldn't take the hit right, or something like that. And they're like, wow. So yeah, they made a whole new scandal. The coach knows, they all know, and they're like, yo, would you say Sekya? Or something like that. And they're like, mm-hmm. The next thing you know, he's just waiting out. Dongman's waiting outside for his coach. Guess who comes walking out? Tae-seok. Yep. He's like, what you doing here? What, you need more money? Beggar? Oh, I'm like, whoo. I'm like, okay, yeah, keep going, keep going. And then he's like, oh, can your sister walk? He kicked him with the roundhouse. And the thing is, everyone got it on video. Next, he's a celebrity. His coach watches it like, oh my god. So after that, he quits his job. He runs to the coach like, I want to fight again. Then Dongman tells Era, he's like, don't do it, don't do it. And Mungbin's right there too. And the thing is, Dongman is becoming the third wheel. And they want to eat ramen. He's like, shoot, I'll pay. I'm like, okay. So they're going there, and then he wants to get more in there, but no. And the next thing you know, you see Ha-Yoon. She's there, and she's like, Oppa. I'm like, no! Don't fall for her evil charms! I'm like, oh my god, there's so many people that have been trying to do that. Like, Oppa, can you do this for me? Do my homework. Like, on the episode 5. So Dongman wants to fight, but he's not ready. The coach is telling him, and then one of Tae-seok's handlers going there. He's like, oh, we can get you fight ready. We can get you to fight an amateur fight, just a warm-up fight. Yeah, and they're like, he's like, I don't trust him. As he should. So Era, she's back as a greeter, and she sees a thief. Yeah, she's like, oh, someone stole the watch. She takes it. Yep, she caught the thief. Like, oh, can I see your bag? He's like, where? It was in her hat. She had the watch right there, and then after that, she like put. And then her manager comes in, like, oh, just let me know, just let me know. It's a VVIP. And then she's like, oh, I was just gonna take it home to see if my husband liked it. Sure you were, sure you were. Yeah, so she's stealing right there, and her manager is making Era apologize. So I go ahead. I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, no. Even getting down on her knees. I'm like, oh my god. And then she's like, it's okay, like next time. And then Dongman actually walked in the right moment. Sees it like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why the hell is she apologizing? Like that. And then he's like, oh, she quits. And he's like, oh, what? Next thing you know, they leave right there. Like, I can't quit. So they leave. And he does take the fight. And the next thing you know, he tells her, I can't fight without my manager. I'll pay you with food. Call. Oh, like that. So yeah, next thing you know, he does take the fight. He shouldn't have taken it. He takes it. She has a hot dog in her hand. She's like, come on. He gets beat in a chokehold. And then the handler right there is recording it like, and then it was all a ruse. Yep, it was all to make him look bad. Put it on the internet and show him he is not ready to fight. Episode 6. Oh my god, the first 9 seconds of the episode, she's crying up a storm because she just saw her man lose. Well, her friend. And I'm like, oh wow. And the next thing you know, Tae-seok, yep, everyone knows that, yeah, he got beat. But the fighter is leaving. Yeah, he's like, do not fight him. And he's like, what? He's like, if you fight him, you lose. Because the thing is, he only landed a hook. But that hook broke his ribs. Yeah, so I'm like, shoot. So the coach is like, he's scared because he just lost. And Dongman, yeah, the coach praises him like, Kanchana. And he looks at the video like, wow, he landed a hook. And then he's like, you can see him clenching. And then the Stoka head-on is following him again. And then she tells Era, don't worry, I'm going to get him back with my money and connections. I'm like, ooh, catch you there. So they meet the landlord. She's rich. Everyone's like, oh, and the next thing you know, she goes back to the building and tells, well, she quit her job and tells the manager there, you need to excommunicate her. She's no longer welcome. Like, damn, does she own that building too? Oh, shoot. Rich. So now this is the part where Sulhi meets Jongman's family because they've been dating for like 6 years, and I'm like, Balewa, get married. Alright, 결혼하세요. Shoot, I'm like, no, there's no way in hell it would take me 6 years for that. Unless I really wanted to get like a grandiose wedding or something like that, and I wanted to get like K-pop stars to perform with me. Yeah, it would take time. Unless I won the lotto, I'm like, okay, BTS, Super Junior, perform. I'm dancing with you, sorry, and you do fire or not today. But yeah, so she's meeting. He has like 2 or 3 sisters and her mom. It's one of the kids' birthdays and like or something like that, I think, or she's cleaning everything. She looks nice. So she looks beautiful. And these bitches are treating her like shit. Oh, like that. And he's like, oh, could you help me a little bit? Like, oh, my knee, I pull. I'm like, yo, knee, but you're carrying that damn baby on your back. Like, mm-hmm. And then her mom sees this because she's supposed to show up too, and she cleans everything before. She doesn't know. She cleans like a phantom, like a, you know, what do you call them? Like a ghost. Yeah, so her mom sees that, and the next thing you know, you see Juman comes in. He is pissed. He grabs her right there and tells her, like, listen, everyone, if you don't treat her with respect, and, like, the thing is, like, what happened when we break up? Because if I don't marry her, I won't marry anyone at all. Because I guess he's the only son, and they're worried about the name. Keep going, moving on in line or something like that. And I'm like, duh, he loves her. Mongbin and Eda, they go on another date. He gets her a gift, and then she faints. They go to the doctor, and then he asks the doctor, like, why did she faint? Oh, he said something very technical term, and I was like, couldn't you just say it in layman's term? Yeah, she fainted because she held in her farts. Yeah, she fainted because she held in her farts. Oh my god. I was like, wow. I'm like, okay, if you have to go, just go to the restroom, alright? Just let it out, like, oh yeah. Well, I've heard, like, if you fart, you're saving people from cancer. Well, that's not true, but that's like the funny saying for, like, I've been saying for, like if I ever fart right there, like, hey man, I'm just trying to save you from cancer. They're like, you stupid. Yeah, so she fainted. Next thing you know, he's pouring his soul, telling her he wants to, goes in for the kiss. Dongman's right there, like, uh-oh, dun dun dun. Episode 7. So Dongman walks in and is like, what are you guys? Yo judging go, non judging go? And she's like, Ania. And, like, it's kind of awkward right there, but they have to deal with it themselves. So Eda, they go on another date, but I can tell she does not like him. She likes Dongman. So yeah, they're going out on a date, and it's kind of like, yeah, what's going on? What happens? He texts her something right there, and he's like, what? Oh, yeah, because what happens? He's running with the Sunday truck because that's Coach truck. He's like, oh, let's go to the drive-in. I'm thinking about the customers. Chincha. He's like, maybe, yeah, we could do this. Yeah, go to a drive-in, serve some, you know, something. Like, yeah, they go there. Yeah, he's going there because he wants to find her. Because he's thinking, they're at a drive-in. He's like, drive-in? Oh, shoot, that's where, they're going to do some naughty stuff. And then he's looking for her. He's like, yeah, Moonbin, where are you? Eda! He's yelling, and everyone's like honking, like, shut up. And then he finds Moonbin, and they're throwing popcorn at each other, like, yeah! And he's like, where are we going? I've already seen this movie. They're running away. And then Eda's going for her audition. Guess who's there? Hidden. Yep, she's there. I'm like, fool, about to ruin everything. And then next thing you know, Eda likes him. Kind of like, you know, trying to give him a shot. I guess she's like falling for him a little bit. I mean, you could tell right there, but she's like, okay, maybe I should just give it a shot. He's a nice man. He's a doctor. So there's a conference. About to go there. And what happens, she gets there because she was like, how come I wasn't invited? It's his wedding engagement. Yeah, he's engaged to the boss's daughter, and she's pissed. And then he's so arrogant and all that. And I'm like, oh, I like you too, but come on, you can't. He wants her as a concubine. I'm like, ooh. Oh my god. Me, I'm like, woman, tell him to kick rocks. Okay, that means he's got to go. Just go away. Next thing you know, she takes off her shoes and she's walking right there. And then she calls Dongman, and Dongman's right there. And he's like, what? He's dating someone else? Oh my god, I'm going to kick his ass. They're like, no, stop it. And he's like, why? Because when you do stuff like that, you make my heart flutter. I know the feeling. And yeah, so she likes him. I could definitely tell she likes him. And that was the last episode, and it was funny because he goes to the hospital. He's like, oh my god, did you guys hear? Like, he's gossiping to everyone at the hospital. It went from the reception, it went to the nurses to the patients to the doctor, all the way up to the main, you know, to the big boss, and then wedding engagement over. Episode 8. So now the awkwardness begins. Yeah, so because they're like, okay, they live next to each other, and they're like, okay, what do we do? Oh yeah, we do have feelings for each other. I guess this is what some feels like. So yeah, they're right there, they're saying hi to each other, they're like, hello, hello. So he's starting his training. He's doing his training, and this guy is like trying to do upper up because he's been fighting, but he's like treating him badly. And then she shows up to the gym, and Era sees this like, oh, I want to do that too. She's acting all cute. Can you teach me how to box? The box what you like? Oh, he's like, what do I do? And everyone's like, oh my god, this ain't good. Like everyone's like, why is she acting cute? She was like, can you teach me some punches? Like, oh, of course, come. Yeah, so he's teaching her like, you know, some paces like punch, punch. Yeah, like 1, 2, hook, 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 hook. And he's like, oh, like this. You ever played sock and bumper? Like, yeah, she got him straight with an uppercut. Well, it's not like that type of, but she got him. Yeah. Oh, chincha. She's like, oh, Biane. Oh, like, oh my god. She's doing aegyo. Everyone's like, oh, and then they're like, oh, no, come on, I say, oh, it's okay. Yeah, so she's blinking. So next thing you know, he's making his debut. Yeah, he's gonna make his debut, and then she goes to the audition, and she never had a chance because she wants to be on a real announcer now. Nope. The woman did not give her a chance. They didn't even give her a chance to speak, to audition. Everyone else was like, oh, I went to like such and such university, and yeah, I've done this, all that, and then they do not even let her speak. I'm like, wow, what a bitch the judge was. So now he is fighting, and guess what his interest music is? Fire! Oh, hell! Yeah, so he's fighting, and Edda's there, and she has her head down like, I can't look. He's going to lose again. He beats him in 19 seconds with 2 kicks. 2! Yeah, he wins the fight, and everyone's like, yeah. He's like, oh my god, can we ask you some questions? He walks over to Edda, and she has her head down. He's like, yeah, don't bula. I won. And she's right there. I'm like, oh. Episode 9. So Edda's there for her man. And they're flirting a little bit, and on the couch, they're holding hands like, ooh. The next thing you know, she's like, I want to give you the life of luxury. I'm like, wow, he really likes her. So next he gets his check, his fight check, and he's like, whoo! He's looking at it like, what? How many zeros is that? He's really shocked, like, damn. So next thing you know, he cashes it, and he calls his mom. He's like, Omoni, you need some money? Where? You in trouble? I was like, wow. She thinks he's, I'm like, oh, it's just my son. He's being so nice, asking me for money. Like, and then like, no, he sends her money in her account, and then I think he left some for his dad, left in the nightstand or something like that. And then he bought Jungman something from the internet. He bought him what's that, microtransaction, a downloadable content. It's a video game. He's like, oh, the suit of armor. I'm like, wow. I know some people that, like, if you ever play Candy Crush, yeah, they will buy something like that. I'm like, oh my god, a suit. So he's happy, and everyone's like, whew. And then he's like, what'd you get me? He got Era a gold ring. I'm like, Lord of the Rings up in here, my precious. I'm like, ooh. I'm like, right there. I'm like, they're getting married. Watch. So yeah. So now what's going on to Sulhi and Juman? Yeah, their relationship is getting kind of awkward because this is intern. I forgot her name. Eran. She owns this pork conglomerate or something like that, like a chain of restaurants that sells pork bellies and stuff. And well, Suhi's parents, family, they have a pork stand. They have a chain. So the intern likes him, but no, he's like, no. So now what's going on? He works. Well, she works in the call center. So he works in the building, advertising food, like the Home Shopping Network, but they're doing food. Yeah, like home shopping food. So next thing you know, one of the people is actually allergic to the pork, and they have to get her out. And so he sees this and like, and I'm like, oh, she is pissed. She's on a mission, because he sees that the intern, he knows that she likes him, and she goes there. Next thing you know, nope. I thought she was about to get fired. I was like, She was the life of the party. She's all like, you pull out my, like you can see like you see she's all eating it, enjoying it, and everyone's like calling in. It's selling out. And people they want to buy it, and they're like, wow, she saved us. And then next thing you know, they're alone, and they were, kissing and stuff like that, just like, and he gets pissed and tells him, we've been dating for 6 years, and her name is not Paki, it's Sulhi, to his boss. I'm like, wow. And then he tells the intern, stop crossing the line. I'm like, ooh, okay. Then Era goes to her interview, and yeah, again, they're not giving her a chance, and she stops the judge. He's like, listen, I know you're not going to stop me, so what's the point of doing all this? Like, you don't have to treat people like this. If you're like, whoa, she's telling her off, like, you go, girl. You go. So next thing you know, there's a festival. There's a taekwondo festival, and they're going, I forgot what place they're going, somewhere that has a beach. So they're going there, and they're going there for the taekwondo, and the thing is, the MC is there. She's drunk. She is super drunk. And they're like, oh my god, we can't get anyone, like, it's going to take forever to get here. So, Era, they have her. She's doing like, oh, yo, say little boom. I'm like, oh shoot, she's all into it. It's it's a bunch of like ajashis and ajumas, and the mayor is there. And then what she did, she fixed his hair. Like, it's better like that. Like, oh my god, because the Secret Service man around here like, oh my god, tackle her. And they're like, oh, okay. It was funny. So she's life of the party. She's rocking it. She even sang for them, and they all loved it. And the next they're celebrating like, ah, one shot. And she's acting all cute, like, oh, Seo-Joon. I'm like, oh, Lord. I'm like, oh, it's not cute anymore. So she's already drunk. I guess she gets super aegyo when she's drunk. Next thing you know, they go to the hotel. There's no rooms. They go to the motel. They get her one. And then next thing you know, it's like, okay. And then she said something like, what? You want to sleep with me? Oh my god, like that. Like, how dare you? And the next thing you know, if she's in a room and it feels like, how come I feel like somebody's watching me? Yeah, it was a cockroach. She kills it. Next thing you know, it's Dongma. It's a cockroach. I'm like, he's screaming like a little girl because it's a cockroach in his room, and he doesn't want to go back because he's afraid. I'm like, wow. I'm like, yeah, I know someone like that. That's my sister. She sees a roach, she's like, ah. No, I can't do the yell. I mean, because I'm a little sick. But if I would have done it, you would have been like, yeah, my sister's afraid of roaches. She sees one roach, like, ah. Shoot, me? I'm like, what? I think it's spiders. Yeah, I'm talking about, not the little itty bitty, I'm talking about like a big one. I'm like, what the hell? I'm talking about, yeah, so anyway. Yeah, so they slept together. Well, they didn't, they just spent the night in the same bed. And yeah, episode 10. So they're sleeping on the same bed, and I'm like, oh, they're so pretty. And they're just like, oh. And then they had a flashback because they were having trouble sleeping. They, like, it was like awkward. I'm like, okay, you take the blanket, I'll stay like this, I'll move like that, and then they just fell asleep. And then you hear, Eroya! It's her dad. Uh-oh. Okay, you can tell they're very conservative. Well, the thing is, not very conservative. It's like, it was like me if I had a daughter. Like, what? What? I don't care if y'all ain't married. What's up? But it was funny because before that, they're sleeping, and Dongman gives her the forever kiss up the forehead. I'm like, I can't scream. I have strep throat. I hope it ain't bronchitis. There you go, I did it. So next thing you know, like, oh, he's about to get beat because his coach was right there. I'm like, oh no. And then he has a wire hanger. I'm like, oh, he's never seen Mommy Dearest. No more wire hangers. So he's getting hit and he's taking it. He's like, the thing is, they haven't told anybody that they're dating yet. And he's like, what's wrong with my daughter? She's not pretty. Boom. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, shh, just June. Like, you're digging in your grave. So next is the rehearsal. Guess what? They have Heron's there. She takes over and she's sad because the thing is her dad came all over and she's like, it's okay, keep doing it, you can do it, and gives her money, but the thing is she doesn't want to take it. But they have a moment, her and her dad, and after that, remember I said the moment, so it's going to be a short moment, this episode. Heron and Dongman, they meet again. And she's like, Oppa. Really? Yeah, and then he's having a flashback. Every time when she used her charms, he went back to her. Yeah, he went back, and then after that, he's like, he's becoming a man! He left her. Yep, and he kisses her. He goes to Era and kisses her. I'm like, oh my god. Yes! Oh, finally. It only took 10 episodes, but finally. Episode 11. So they become an official couple. Yep, they're getting all cutesy and aegyo together, and I'm like, oh, okay. So Era, the Stuka, she moves in. She's the new tenant. I'm like, wow, she does not know when to quit. So now, Dongman, he had like a couple sparring partners. He left. Well, the thing is, he left because they offered him money for his daughter. That's why he went to join Texel's team. But now the coach is training him. He's like, I give up. And then next, he tells his coach that him and Eda are dating. He's like, 거짓말. 왜? 안 돼. 거짓말. And then he's like, oh, you don't owe her money, do you? I was like, I forgot how this, but he was right there, like, you don't owe her money. Yeah, because everyone knows her very, she's aggressive, alright? Voice, everything, yeah, she's like, she doesn't take, no, well, you know what I mean? She, on other jobs, she let people roll over because she needed the job, but at other times, she's like, no, she's very high-sprung. So next, they're going home, and they're like, you want to hang out or eat ramen or something like that? And whoo, they're alone in a bed. They're acting awkward, like, okay, what do we, ooh, it's a little hot, huh? And then they touch hands and like, ooh, they're about to do bow, shika, bow, wow. They want to fool around, guess what? No, you hear, da-da-da. It's Juman. And they broke up, like, and she's like, didn't I tell you to change your code? Oh, and then he's like the third wheel. He hasn't told him. And now he's like, I wish I could slap you right now. And he's like, what? So he's training, and Eda leaves. But the thing is, they have a flyer for announcers. And she did pretty good, because the thing is, she's in the locker room, and I'm like, wow, maybe she found her new calling. She could be an announcer for the MMA. So now, it's the fight. Old training partner versus Dongman. He's doing it. The old training partner switched to Tae-Seok's team because he needs the money to pay for his daughter's, I don't know, schooling, medical bills. I get it, family, so I was like, alright. So he's winning. Dongman is winning, but the thing is, he doesn't want to pound him. And I'm like, just knock him out, because I think he'd rather get knocked out instead of taking all this punishment. Yeah, for 3 rounds, he got his ass whooped. And then by the end of the fight, you should have knocked me out! Because in MMA, if the guy's down, you can, hammer, kick. Well, can you kick? But yeah, you can punch him and go well, and then the referee stops the fight. Or if you can take the punches and block it and get back. But yeah, the thing is, well, that was crazy. Episode 12. So now, Eda and Dongman, they're on the top floor eating ramen. I think some Seo-Joon and some chicken. They're just having a good old time, and then the landlord says, I'm like, hey! You guys, like, you know the rules. No dating. And then the thing is, Eda, she's so, defiant. She's like, we kissed up there. And then her son, I forgot what his name was, Namgil. Yeah, said, she's just like you. Oh. And I'm like, what do you mean, just like you? Now this is the crazy part, because it's about Sulhi and Juan. Their relationship, I guess, has been going on the rocks, because the thing is, I'll tell you the whole thing right now. He doesn't like that she's like minimalist. He thinks that she's living like a beggar. Or not like a beggar, just like laid back, doesn't care. He wants her to like the, I guess for some people, the luxurious things, the material stuff. But for her, she doesn't care. She likes to get things that are cheap. She doesn't care for expensive things. But he wants to get her those things, because I'm like, I don't know, like, you should be lucky that she doesn't care about having, like, Gangnam Girl. That's what I would say. Yeah, I'll say it like that. If I'm talking about, like, the purses, the rings, the diamonds, the pearls. But he should be lucky, but the thing is, he just wants her to have the best. And I'm like, okay, I get that. He loves her. She loves him. She definitely loves him. So now the thing is, the intern calls again. I forgot her name. She calls to move. She's trying everything to get this, seduce him. Nope, it doesn't work. So he does help because she was drunk. Next thing you know, he can't leave because her mom walks in, so he sleeps there. He's on the floor. And then he called him 42 times. Ooh, I mean, there's some people like, oh my god, that's obsessive. And then I'm like, oh, she's worried. At least it wasn't like messages like, where is you? Where are you? What are you doing? Where have you been? You know what I mean? I was like, yeah. Like, the next thing you know, it's the morning, and Edda goes there like, how many times you got, Ma? She goes to her house and gets a plunger, ready to beat him. So they go to her house, and then Dongman's right there, tells him the whole thing, like, I spent the time because her mom showed up, and then he's trying to explain, and then after that, guess what? It's the intern. Oppa! She has a sock. Uh-oh. She didn't let him explain. I'm like, at first I'm like, yeah, you should try to explain yourself quickly in 30 seconds. Okay? Because I'm like, yeah, she's gonna leave you. And then after she said it, let's break up. No. I had hopes. I had such high hopes. And I'm like, oh, yeah, so they're breaking up right now. So now, Dongman and Dongman's dad, they're meeting. He's like, how come we're not getting married? Hurry up. Like, you know, one of those things when you're like, oh, almost 30, those chat like, get married, hurry up, sacrifice, work. And then I'm like, shoot, I didn't want to hear that. And then I'm like, I say it, I'm like, whoo. He's like, I don't want to sacrifice. I want to marry. I want to be well down. I want to have money if I'm going to, you know, get married and settle down and all that. And I'm like, okay, I get that too. And then I think there was a part where he sees him, he's still working. And he's like, shoot. And then he kind of like, you know, he felt bad for what he said to his dad. And then he tells his dad he's still fighting. And he's like, okay. But he thought his dad was going to, like, get mad. And then now, Taek-so, he's trying to use the whole, him bribing and all that, like, the fixed fight when they were in amateurs. He's trying to play the victim, like, oh, yeah, I was young. I didn't want to do, I didn't know this. He's trying to play the victim. He's trying to get the people to sympathize with him. And then Dongman's like, I don't care. I want to fight him anyway, anytime, any place. I'm like, oh, he really wants to fight him. He does not care. And then he runs to Era, because I guess it's his moment of clarity. He's like, 사랑해. Or I think he said like, or 사랑한다고, or something like that. And she's like, 나도. And then the landlord sees Dongman's dad, and she's like, 오빠? Oh, this is getting more interesting. What's going on? Episode 13. Yeah, so Era doesn't want Dongman to fight, but he's like, trust me. Yeah, so she's trusting him, and they head over to his house and they're acting all lovey-dovey. I'm like, woo, oh yeah. Oh. And then Juman is trying to get Sulhi back. He's trying everything. He's like, oh, and then nope, it's not working. And then after that, the mom and his mom and her mom, they meet. It's awkward because they, yeah. Sully tells him, yeah, they broke up. Ooh, awkward. What's up with the landlord? Hwan Baek-hee. Yeah, everyone's like, oh shoot. And then even her mom knows about her. She calls Dongman's mom, and then she even calls us names a dad, and like, oh Lord. And then everyone's like, what? Hwan Baek-hee? What's going on? And I'm like, this is getting more interesting. Okay. And then they showed up flashback with her and Dongman when he was little. And I'm like, what? So now, the coach and Dongman, they're training. Yep, they're getting ready because they were trying to do some moves because in case they're doing floor stuff like that, grappling. Guess who comes in? Julian Khan. I'm here to train you. I'm going to make sure you master 3 holds. And he's like, yeah. Yeah, so next, next the coach, I'm not sure if Julian's there, but he's there, and they're on a date. And she's doing aegyo. Extra aegyo. She's like, 옥조, 배고파. Like, 소주 주세요. And then he's like, 나니, 배불러. And then the coach is like, I'm holding a knife. Oh, like that. Oh, shoot. Because he does it too, because everyone's like, and then when he does it, like, oh Lord, we lost these people. Well, that was funny. I'm holding a knife. So now, Hwan Baek-hee, Dongman's dad is there. He's like, Oppa, and guess who comes in next? It's Era's dad. I'm like, oh Lord, something is up. What the hell? What kind of pass is this? And the next thing you know, Nam-il is there too, and then Era and Dongman, they're there to give her food because they think something's up with her. Like maybe she's sick, maybe she's unhealthy, because Era was being nosy, like saw something for breast cancer, and then right there he grabs a knife and sees some shoes. Intruders. Episode 14. I'm almost there. Yep, I'm almost at the 3 more episodes and I'll be done. And hey, tell me what you guys liked. What moments did you like? Oh my god, dude. When you saw the aegyo where you're like, or were you like, oh my god? Because there's sometimes I'm like, oh, come on, Seo. I'm like, come on, Seo. Aegyo 아니야. I'm there. Oh. I mean, I do like aegyo sometimes, but I'm like, there's sometimes where I'm like, when you overdo it, you're like, come on it. Shall we show a spoiler? Yep. Someone is going into an ambulance and Eda's right there. I'm like, oh my god. And then they show the rest the episode. I'm like, wow, you just have to like cut the good part. But I'm like, I got you, editors, I got you. So they're talking about her being back, and because they're still in the closet, Dongman and Eda's dads. She's somebody's mother, and right there I'm like, yep. I think it is, but I'm not gonna say it right now. I mean, I know, but I was just like, right there. I was like, yeah, my guess was right. But yeah, so they're all shocked, like, wow, she's back. And then the fight is set. They're at the press conference, and then it's Julie. Yeah, he's there. He's a big name because he's one of the Navides brothers that everyone was talking about. He's like, oh, what are you here? I'm here to train him. After this, I will be going back to where. And I'm like, it was crazy the way he played it good. Julian Khan played that character good. The way he was like, oh, like zen. And then Eda, she has 2 auditions. She has to pick because she rocked the first audition for the MMA announcer thing, and then the other one that gave her a pass, and she's like, whoa, I can't believe it. But she chose the MMA, and she rocked it. She's doing good, and they love her, and they're like, no, but guess who was there too? Head-on. I was like, oh Lord. And then the guy that's the promoter, he's like, you're hired. What? He hires her on the spot. Yeah, he just hired her right there, and she has a job. And then we find out the Stoka Head-on's backstory. And they were shocked, like, why would you, like, couldn't you go back to TV? She's been banned from TV because of her in-laws. She wrote something, and the thing is, they wanted to do a non-disclosure thing, like, you can't talk about us. She didn't sign it. Like, she didn't get no money from the divorce. And I'm like, ooh. She's like, I have too much pride. I have too much integrity or something like that. But I get what she meant. I'm like, I guess her husband cheated or something like that. I think, yeah. And she's like, no, like, I probably would have got lots of money and stuff like that. But, no. She's like, nope. Oh, so, yeah, she's hit rock bottom. And Eda feels sorry for her right now. Like, you know, because the whole series, like, it was like, ooh, she's like the man. And then right there, like, like, oh, at least she didn't do it. I mean, yeah, she's trying to steal my man. But I'm like, she didn't do anything drastic, okay? Like, anything illegal where I'm like, oh, hell no. You know, like a crazy movie, like where you need revenge. Like, no, she's like, oh, so I guess now they're like being kind of buddy-buddy. Oh, yeah, so now, Suli, she made some wine. And she sold one, and she's like, oh, it's so good. Can I have some? He's like, ooh, people want my wine. And everyone's like, oh, it's a hit. Maybe it'll be a hit. And they're like, how much should I sell it? 70 cents? Ooh, is that too much? What? I thought 60. Oh, they're like, oh my god, this woman doesn't have this woman doesn't have a prayer. She's doing super kakachuseo. Hell yeah. Oh. So now they're at like company dinner. Juman, so he's there, and they're eating BBQ, and they're having a good time. Next thing you know, one of the guys is changing the coal. You know, the hot thing where you put under the plate. It flies. He jumps in, hits him in the back. I'm like, woman, that is love. Okay? Yes, he was being dumb, and he was almost persuaded. Well, he was never persuaded. It was just, she just kept on calling. But he kept going like a dum-dum, but I get, yeah. But I'm like, he loves you, woman. He will walk through fire for you. Okay? I bet if there was glass, he's like, Chakaman. He'd probably roll down right there, like, step over. You better get back with him. You better get back with him. So now it's time for the fight. Round 1. Well, it only lasted 1 round. Well, the fight is getting good. I'm like, damn, what's name's kicking him with his technique? And then he kicked him. He's like, if you're going to do it right. I'm like, wow. Yeah, because this is like roundhouse spinning kick or something like that. So he's fighting. So Texo puts him down on the ground, and he's grappling. And then after that, he's like, he headbutt him on purpose. And the camera doesn't get it, but the thing is, you see Dongman, he's bleeding profusively. And him, he doesn't have a scratch. And then they call it a no contest. They call it a no contest, and he loses the fight because they go by points. And the next thing you know, what's his name is showboating. He's like, yeah, he couldn't do it. He's brand new. And then Hexo fainted. He started bleeding, kopi, and he fainted. And right there, he's the one that goes to the hospital. I was like, oh Lord, because of the headbutt. Yeah, something happened in his brain. I'm like, whoa. So now Era is yelling at Dongman like, don't fight again, don't fight, stop, retire, or something like that. And he's like, nah, come on. And then after that, he doesn't. There's the ringing, nothing. He goes death. Episode 15. So now, Wonboki gives the coach her flip phone. And the thing is, I'm like, I don't know if I know he likes her, but I don't think she thinks of him that way. He saw the flip phone and he's crying. He's like, oh my God, Ajumani. I was laughing. So he's like, you saw what's in there. So now Dongman, he's out the hospital. He said he's fine. He ain't fine. He was sleeping for days. Everyone was taking care of him, like, you know, just in case he was like in a coma or something. But they take care of him, and then he wakes up. He's on his feet. And Eda's like, don't fight again. Can you hear me? You're like, yes, I can hear. But yeah, next thing you know, they go to the doctor because he wants to get checked. He has a hairline fracture near his eardrum. And they say if he gets hit with too much pressure, he could lose his hearing. But the doctor wasn't specific. Like, was it he loses hearing in one ear or both? But Eda the whole time is telling him, like, stop fighting, stop fighting. And then she's like threatening him, like, if you do this, if you fight again, I'm breaking up with you. And he's like, okay, I won't fight. And now we find out, like, the PD that was putting him on that show was an old stalker of Era a long time ago. And then he's about to air something. And Wonboki goes there. And then we find out there's a pass with her and the director now. Or he was, yeah, they show it. She was an editor. He was an editor and broke a story of her doing like a naughty movie. And that's what made her leave. I get it because I guess because you know the parents right there, like, how can I look at your parents with shame? I'm like, he owed her, and he was trying to apologize because now she's kind of like, I guess she's rich because she bought that gym too, and she wants to see the footage. And then Dongman goes there. He's like, don't air it. It's already aired. What? Oh my God! And he's like, it makes you look good. He's like, what the hell? What happened? You found religion or something? And then it does make him look good. The footage, he caught the headbutt. He caught him intentionally headbutting him. Yeah, he saw it, and then everyone right there, see, when it airs, they're all questioning, like, why did you headbutt him on purpose? Why did you headbutt him on purpose? And then he shows them, like, yeah, I was really at a bad time in my life at that point, but I'm okay. He's married with some kids. He's like, oh my God, I'm sorry, I was judging you. But he's like, it's okay. And he's like, and then they hashed it out. Because at first it kind of seemed like that, like he was going back to that way, you know, with Era. But I guess, nah. And then, yeah, they're like, they just went their way. Now, Dongman, so what happens next? Era goes to the landlord's house, giving her food, and like, just like, no, it's okay. And he tells her to go, and she leaves, and then she's crying. I'm like, oof. And Era is her daughter. I was like, oof. Yeah, I was like, shh. Dongman, he remembers, he's like, and he goes upstairs to Wonboki's and he's like, Ajumma, smiling, like he remembers. But now Dongman, he wants to fight him again. He wants a rematch, and he agrees. And then, yep, Era wasn't playing. They break up. Episode 16, the finale! If you made it, write like, oh, pegupa, or write aegyo, or write like the cutest thing, the funniest, cutest thing ever, or write down like what moments you liked from this drama, what anything you liked. Show even the actor or any other dramas you want me to like watch, except for like dramas that are like 50 episodes or like, you know, longer. Those ones probably need a two-parter. Like I'll probably do like 25 part 1 and then 25 part 2. I don't know if I would do it. I don't know if I have the strength. I'll probably be like, I'm about to pass out, ladies or men. Anyway, episode 16. The final episode. So Sushi is making her wine. It's a hit. People are buying it. She needs help with packaging. And she's like, whoo, oh my God. The next thing you know, she goes to her work and gives her resignation letter. And then her supervisor's laughing like, oh my God. I think this is like the most best resignation ever. He's like, yeah, I'm leaving to be a plum wine seller. And she's like, it's okay. But the thing is, she's happy because for her, her supervisor always wanted her to, you know, stand up for herself and tell the boss, like, who she is, tell that she's dating. Because the thing is, I think she's getting married to the supervisor, but she's happy that she's moving on and being her own boss. Ero doesn't know that Homboki is her mom. So next she goes in there, they're having a good time. They're getting, you know, closer to each other. And then she sees the doll, presses it. Uh-oh. She found out. It's right there. That's when she found out. She's like, oh my gosh, she's my mom. And she runs out. She storms out. She, like, come on. You haven't seen your mom in years? And then you're like, right there. She's been pretending this whole time? I'm like, yeah. Out. Namil, her brother. Well, it's not really her brother, but when Homboki went to Japan to get away from the scandal and businesses, I think he was kind of like, not like a loner, but you know, like problem child or something. He took him under the wing and he thinks of her as a mom, so that's why he's like, oh ma, like yeah. And then we find out she has debt. We're like, oh shoot, oh crap, I thought she was rich. I'm like, no, it's all the debt. Good lord, she must have some very good credit. Eda sees the stuff in the flip phone and she's like, oh ma. She sees everything, all the photos, all the special occasions. It's like, oh my gosh, she was there. Yeah, he tells her don't hate her so much. And then right there, she's kind of opening up. So now they're training on holes. Yep, they're training more and more. And then Julian has to leave. And then he tells him, someday, maybe we'll fight each other. Goodbye, Sunday. Sunday. He called him. He doesn't know. He's like, oh, he just called him that. And they're like, oh, bye, bye. Now it's time for the rematch. Yeah, so he comes in. You know his intro. Fire! Oh, yeah. So everybody is there. Suli, Jungman, his dad, Eda's dad, everyone's there. And she's doing the fight saying like, welcome everybody, it's Texo versus, I'm like, yo. So they're fighting, it's getting good. They're punching back, they're kicking, and then it was crazy because they're actually getting in holes, but Texo is talking so much trash, Mustang's taking it, and the next now, he's trying to do his move. You know, the spinning roundhouse kick. He does it, he counters, poof, knocked him out. Dongman wins. He won! Yeah! Next is the most awkward post-fight interview ever. She looks like she's about to cry. I was like, good lord. And she has her head down and everything. And then they get in a fight right in front of everybody. Like, oh my god, this is good for ratings. Let's see. So they're fighting, and the next thing you know, he's like, Seo. Oh, he asked right in front of everyone, will she marry him? I was like, damn. He tells her because I want to see her. He tells her because I want to see you forever. Mr. Smooth. She said yes, and then now they're you know, together, they're engaged, and they're going over wedding invitations. It was funny, like, no, we gotta get these out. Like, I don't know how we're getting married. I was like, oh lord. Now they're just fighting over the little things, like, oh, we had to see the wedding table right there. How are we gonna do this? And then everyone's getting cool together. Namil, he's taking over the business, and then the coach asked Umboki, like, why is her name Namil? Oh, it's for her inn. The inn? Oh yeah, where she was conceived. Oh, It was like TMI. Woo, that was too much information. Suli and Juman, they finally get back together, and then we find out she had like a little past. She would mope and grope until she get things her way. Like, yeah, what's they told her, like, what? I could have just waited it out and we would have been together. So now they're back where they started. They're drinking and eating soju and chicken. Drinking beer and soju, chicken, and they go to sleep. And then, oh my god, it's my wedding day. I'm gonna get married. And then Dongman's like, what? It was a dream? And he's like, and then he's playing with her, he's joking with her, and then the four of them say, thank you for watching Fight My Way. I was like, oh, for me that was a good ending. For a comedy show with a little bit of drama, it was good. I liked it. It was fun to watch. Very good show. Anyway, please come subscribe and take care.